So yeah, and we're gonna work on that in the next video. So I'd like to thank you guys all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. See you guys later. Bye! What happened? That video was 4 months ago. Okay, let me start from the beginning. September 2nd. My computer broke down for a month until I could get a new drive, which is why the Photo Everyday video was delayed. Now, with my fixed computer, my main priority was finishing my Photo Everyday project, and I got into other games and forgot about the series for a while. January 4th. I got back into Minecraft, and after a few days of planning, I know what we're gonna do this episode. Hey guys, Sean Games here, and welcome back to the TeenGamers world. In episode 11, which was quite a while ago, we decided to build the Space Needle, and we cleared out an entire mountain to do so. But we still need to get the resources to be able to build it. So we're going to have to work on that. The main resource in this build is wool, so we are going to have to shear a ton of sheep. And that means we're going to have to create a sheep farm. And we need resources to dye that wool different colors. So we are going to start doing that. Now, after quite a bit of time gathering resources, I think I have quite a good amount of sheep. I mostly looked for gray sheep because that's pretty much the main color we need, plus white. We do have some black and a brown in there, but other than that, that's pretty much, yeah. Took long enough. Still got a couple grays, I think. No? Okay. Over here. Oh, all their faces suddenly turned toward me at once. Quite interesting. Okay. That's always an adventure, trying to get... Okay, that's much better. Much better. Okay, now I believe, yeah. Okay, this one is for stones for making these slabs, which I do think we have enough of now. But, yeah, for the inside, however, we're gonna need. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna need another chest, which means we need more wood. Okay, now we've got that. Let's head on back, and we're gonna make another chest. Oh, good. I think this is, yeah, it's not like the best way you could do it, but for me, honestly, I think it's gonna work out fine. Okay, that's a good amount of white wool. Okay, we should probably actually start placing down this gray wool. So, I guess here we go. We can begin. Just start placing down our selected spots. It's been a while actually since I, did this mountain. It seems like it's been a while, so it's weird that I'm finally actually starting to fill this in. After a bit of time, we have 35 wool, and we're just going to add that on. And we're going to have pretty much that first layer complete, and that'll probably be it for today. There, here. Okay, now that we've got all that, I guess we can, okay, so this needs to be what? 1, 2, 3. That's how tall this needs to be. Just as a marker. There. Now we know how tall it needs to be. So that's probably going to be it for today, and this isn't the end of the video, but I'll be back on tomorrow. Alright guys, it is the morning now, and I'm refreshed. It was getting a little late last night, and I have done a few things. I've expanded the sheep farm. I have done some work on this base bit, and I'm starting to see some real progress. I mean, this is a lot of wool. Yeah, it goes most of the way around. We're not quite done yet. We need to work on the top layer here. Just a little bit left, but otherwise, we're doing pretty good. Also, while I was working on this, I've had some thoughts about future plans. I'm thinking about doing a little bit of excavation here and making this terrain like more modern and less natural. And we're probably going to save that for a future episode, but for now, yeah, we're going to work on this. I'm really excited to do this. Okay, so I've gone through quite a few shears here. Mostly I'm targeting the gray sheep, because those are the colors I need. But I'm also working on those whites, because I need that later on. And I've actually gathered quite a bit of white. I'll show you that in a minute. So yeah, definitely, it's been a while. So we've gathered up quite a bit of resources. I'll show you that in a minute, though. Gathering. Okay, that looks good, okay. So yeah, pretty much this, how did a cow get in here? Oh, that's been happening a lot. Yeah, they get in from this part right here, and it's getting really annoying. So yeah, it's just, gathering all these resources. I don't exactly know the height of the tower, but it's gonna be pretty tall. I've been comparing it. It's gonna be like up about there. It's gonna be pretty high. It's gonna be like a main massive structure point, but it's gonna stand out at first a little bit. But I think as we build more, I think it's gonna be more of a part of the world. That's all the sheep. Yeah, I've had to do some expanding because at a certain point there was so many sheep that there was no green spots for them to eat grass, and it just wasn't really working out. Now it seems like since I kind of doubled this in size, there's a lot more wool going on here. So yeah, now I got good 25 more. That should be enough to actually complete this little part here. So yeah, we're gonna do that now. All right, let's see, 1, 2. Most of this, just making sure we have everything. I don't think this is gonna be enough to finish it, but we're gonna have a pretty good amount. It's gonna be great. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, we're actually getting pretty close to finishing this. This is the top layer of the gray wool. So once we get this done, we can move on to the stone, which I have quite a bit of, so that's going to be a pretty easy part. Where did I put my little staircase? Gotta remember where you put your staircase, or else you're looking around for them. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay. Looks good. And we're gonna need a lot of extra stone. As you can see, we have a lot of chests here. This is my wool, by the way. So, yeah, as you can see, we've gathered up quite a bit of wool. I'm using all of the gray wool I get to work towards this, so there's none in there, but yeah, like 5 stacks. That's pretty good. That's dirt. That's stone. That's yeah, regular stone, not cobblestone. So yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so we just need like two more pieces and we're done, which is easy. So grab that, and that's 3 already. Just grab that and that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Excuse me. Oh wait, I have a little trick getting out of here. Just hello. Thank you. Yay. Okay. So next we need to just finish this up, and we don't have cobblestone on us, so I should probably just grab some of that. There we go, that's good. And we can actually start to fill this in. It's gonna look pretty good. I'm very excited. This isn't where the last piece was, is it? Nope. Okay. 1, 2. Yay, okay. Good. Now, we just need to fill in this bit here. It's cobblestone, and the middle part will be the beginning of the tower. Okay, there we go. That is the main base. Now if I check my phone for my recording that I made of the building. Okay, so I have checked my phone, and I believe, okay, we need to do, okay, hold on. Just a second. Okay. I think I've got it. So we need to go like 2 out. And then up. Okay. I think. Now, how wide is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I made a pretty decent sized oopsie. I think, if I'm not yeah, I've somehow messed this up really pretty badly. Alright, well, it looks like we've got it all fixed up, I believe. Let me just check one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I think we've got it all cleared up. Yep, they're all equal. And let me just go around and check. It was a little bit complicated because this whole side was fine, but this whole side was one block off, so I had to adjust everything just by one. Okay, so hopefully if I've done things right, this should be still 2 away and now 3 up, and it works. Okay, so now this. Alright, that should work. Should work. There's probably some reason why I can get it right. Oh! Fell off. Now let me make sure, let me see where my ladder, yeah, here it is. Okay, we can just use this. So it looks like we have just enough. We had literally just the perfect amount. Yep, just ran out. And that's all of them. So yeah, there we go. That's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. So now comes the even harder part, which is going to require even more of this wonderful stuff. But the good thing about having finished this base means we can begin construction on the white bits. So if we just quickly refer, oh yeah, by the way, I have made some slight improvements to our situation here with the chest. Hold on. Yeah, I've made some slight improvements. As you can see, a lot more white wool. We probably are set. And I've got 50 iron ingots here. I just took from my mining chests lower down because shears run out pretty fast, and I find that having to go all the way to your house and then all the way down a giant staircase down to your mine to find just 2 pieces of iron is a little bit of a hassle. Start with this. Get this in. And that's that done. Okay. And then up. Now, if you may remember, may have been a while since you watched the 11th episode, or you just watched it. Yeah, so this is gonna be, it looks like it's gonna be small, but as it gets taller and taller, you realize how big of a structure it is. And I would definitely say this white piece is probably gonna be one of the hardest parts. Maybe the actual gathering of it will be a bit easier, hopefully. So yeah. Shears are a very useful thing in this build, but unfortunately they break very easily. And that can be very annoying. Yeah, we're also losing some wool down there. I'll have to pick that up. That's one. Just one. Okay. And if I match that with my picture, it should look right. Yep, there we go. Okay, so I've got all 4 of the base structures done, and I'm getting a little worried because it took almost a stack and a half just to do these 4, and I'm starting to wonder. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough. Okay, so let's we can continue to go up. Probably we're gonna head on over to the other world real quick just to get another screenshot. Okay, so here we are, and yeah, this is looking a little bit intimidating. The level of ambition that I did in creative and forgot about kind of in survival. Oh jeez. So this is gonna be quite a project. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels. I think for now we can just work on these 4 because they're all the same design. So if we just work on these 4, I think we'll be okay to start. And that's the last one. Alright, we got them all. Okay, I guess we're just... Okay, look at that. Wow. So it looks like we've pretty much... There we are, we've pretty much finished up the bottom half of the structure. That's looking quite marvelous, and it's going to be quite tall, as you can tell. It's going to go all the way up to there. That's only the bottom half, pretty much. So, yeah, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching today's episode. I know it's the first time in 4 months, but I do believe we are going to have a episode 13 on the way, and hopefully we can get more after that. I mean, 14 episodes is the longest running series I've ever had, and this is episode 12. So hopefully this series, if we can make it past episode 14, will be my new longest series. So yeah, without further ado, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!